Hey gang, it's Jill from Center Move Heal, and I am back with my foot. Actually, it's with my trusty foot model. Last time we were together, I took you down to the beach, and we talked a little bit about using the foot, instead of using it like a flipper on a flat surface, to instead spend some time out in nature using the foot more like a tentacle by giving it a variety of surfaces to walk on, which nature is so wonderful for, whether you're down at the beach or out on a hike. I thought it might be kind of neat to see, because I have a foot model, you might not have one of these at home, but is to see the design of the foot and why it really beckons us to allow it to move and put it in situations where it moves in a variety of ways. If you look at the foot, what you'll see is an awful lot of joints. So there are 33 joints in the foot. That's a lot of joints in the foot. And there are 26 bones. So I gotta make sure oh gosh, I have my notes hiding below. I want to make sure I give you the right numbers. So yeah, 33 joints, 26 bones, and over 100 muscles in the foot. So that's like 25% of the joints in our body are in our 2 feet. And joints basically are telling us, like, when there's a joint in the body, it's basically beckoning us to move. So here you go. Let's take a look at some of these. I'm not going to name them, but instead I just want you to see that your foot has the ability to move in a lot of variety, and that the more you move it in variety, the healthier it'll be. So we've got the rear foot here. The midfoot is where all of these cobblestone suspension, I call it the cobblestone suspension bridge, because they wobble like a suspension bridge, but yet they're irregularly shaped bones, and so they're more like cobblestones. And that's considered the midfoot. And then your forefoot is these thin bones that go and then also down into the toes. So one thing that you can do to stimulate your feet, like not only walking on an irregular surface, but you can also just play with your feet in movement and explore three ways of moving your foot. One is like the accordion, and that's where the 2 ends come together and come apart, like an accordion shape. Or you can have one side of the accordion move and the other side of the accordion move. Another shape is what I call the wave, and the wave is like the foot's waving to you. That's where it's more shortening, like a banana, side to side. The third way a foot can move is almost a ringing sensation, almost like a towel ringing, where you're twisting it in opposite directions. So when you take your foot through a variety of movements, whether it's the accordion, the wave, or the twist, you'll actually be stimulating a lot of the muscles and the joints to move, which will create a really happy environment and happy sensations in your foot. Thanks a lot. Till next time.